Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Friday, September 8th. This video will go up on Saturday. So anyway, we got more wood came delivered. So just got to get that split up and stacked. There's part of it there and part of it there. So we will get at that too, and that'll get all stacked up. Today, it's funny now, because if you look at the sky here, it's really nice and blue, and it looks beautiful, and it's cleared up. We had some storms roll through, because I don't know if you can see the ground here is still wet from the rain that came through. We had some really good rain come down earlier today, so it was kind of overcast and cloudy for the most part for the day. But I just went and checked before I started the video, and we've pulled in 2.9 so far on the day, and you can see the panels here are still getting some sun on them, and so we're still getting sun. I mean, these guys are more in the shade now, but these guys are still getting some sun. And like I said, it's 5 in the afternoon, so we're gonna be, you know, maybe get up to 3 kilowatt hours on the day. Now yesterday we ended up bringing in 5.4 kilowatt hours for the day. So we actually ended up having a really good day solar-wise yesterday, so I was real pleased about that. And it makes such a difference, that couple of kilowatt hours, that if we bring them in or if we don't bring them in. And so, but now we're supposed to have a stretch where we're not going to have any rain for a while, so we'll see how that goes. But so anyway, I wanted to, you know, obviously everything that's dominating the news is the hurricane coming into Florida, and they did a comparison to the hurricane that hit in, was it Hurricane Andrew? I can't remember exactly which one it was, but they showed the size difference, and this hurricane is off the charts huge. So, you know, again, I just want to really say, please, everybody that's down in Florida, be safe. You know, if you can evacuate, get out of there, because, you know, they're talking really, really bad stuff, especially down in the Miami area. All you guys down there, and in the, you know, in the Keys, please be safe, guys. I mean, it's if you stick around, there's no reason to. There's really not. Why risk your life? That's what I really, truly believe that. I mean, I know that the traffic is bad. Trying to, you know, they were showing. I've seen some videos of the traffic trying to get out of there, and I know it's bad. It's really, really bad. So please, guys, just really, truly be safe. I mean, this is a true SHTF event for people in that area. And it's not going to be a pretty sight. And if you stick around and try to ride it out, I mean, why risk your life? It just doesn't make any sense to me to do that. And I know it's difficult for a lot of people to get out, and a lot of people want to stay and be there for afterwards. But afterwards is not going to be pretty either. So, you know, that's my biggest concern is, you know, that everybody just stays safe, and that, you know, you just try to, you know, do the best you can. If you got some place that you can go and get out of there, get out. I mean, a lot of Florida, you know, they're basically saying that the whole state is going to get whacked. I mean, it's that big of a hurricane, and that's just crazy. I mean, that is absolutely crazy. And you know, I've said this in other videos before, and I want to reiterate this again. We need to work on the infrastructure of this country. They're talking the one lake Okeechobee, and how compromised it is, and if that goes, it could cause a lot of loss of life just with that alone. And if you have, you know, 160 mile an hour winds hitting something and breaking down, you know, levees and dams that are, you know, 80 years old, you know, it just doesn't make any sense to me. We have the resources to do it. Let's do it. Let's put people to work in this country. And the thing is, and there's going to have to be a huge amount of rebuilding that's going to happen down there. I mean, you got still stuff going on because of Harvey, and now we're going to have the second one coming in, and then right behind it is Jose. You know, and there's another hurricane in the Gulf of Mexico, but I think that one's actually hitting Mexico. But oh, and then on top of that, they just had 8.0 earthquake hit down in Mexico. So I mean, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on, you know, right now. It's just it is amazing. It really truly is, and Mother Nature is forcing upon itself, and this storm is the sheer size of it is just absolutely, it's incredible. And you know, I think they're talking that it's going to really hit Sunday morning, and they're going to have rain starting, I think, Saturday is what they're saying, but the true brunt of the storm is going to hit on Sunday. So, you know, if you're going to stay, please just be as safe as you possibly can be. You know, hopefully your guys are going to be okay. They're talking the storm surge alone is going to be really what's going to cause a lot of damage and take lives. And if there's any way that you can get out of there, get out. I mean, I'm just going to keep saying that again. I mean, to me, I'll tell you what, I'd have been out of there a couple days ago. I would have boarded up what we would have had to board up, and I would have been gone. But especially with winds like that, you can't, there's nothing you can do. I mean, and oh, and here's, you know, the other thing too is don't leave windows open. Keep them closed, because if you leave the windows open, it gives it an area for that to really pull that house apart. And so if the house is buttoned up tight, it's got a better chance of the house surviving. So, but it's going to be really interesting to watch. Real scary to see how this plays out, how much damage it does. You know, and then it's going to go. They're guessing. You know, they're still in that guessing point. They don't know 100% for sure, but they're thinking it's going to go right up through Georgia and into South Carolina. So, you know, guys, just really, this is a no joke hurricane. I mean, this one is, you know, one for the record books. So, please be careful. And the kids just left with their mom. Their mom just came and got them, so they're going to be at her house for the weekend. So I'll be picking them up on Sunday. But you know, it's we live in a scary world sometimes, and you know, the forces of nature, you know, we have no control over them, and they're going to do what they're going to do. And this is going to be, you know, this is a 1-2 punch here. You know, you're going to have the first hurricane comes in and does its damage, Irma, and then Jose's right behind it. So, and they don't really know where Jose's going to go yet either. But, you know, could you imagine you get hit with one and then get whacked with another hurricane right afterwards? It's just, it is unbelievable. But anyway, guys, just, you know, please, like I said, I know I'm just like saying the same thing over and over again, but I think it's real important that everybody stays safe. This is why we prep, guys. This is one of the main reasons why we prep, why we get ready for whatever, you know. And I've said that over and over again. And like, people will ask me, well, what do you prep for? What do you prep for? I said, I prep for whatever, because you never know what's going to happen. I mean, if somebody had said the largest hurricane ever was going to come down and hit the whole state of Florida, people would be like, absolutely not, that's ridiculous. But here it's happening, you know what I mean? So you just never know what's going to happen. School. Probably some stupid thing that they always send. But anyway, so, you know, the whole state is going to get whacked. And so that's the reason why we prep and why we get ready. Because you just never know what's going to happen. So, you know, when people say, you know, then they give you that look, oh, you're one of those type of people, you're a prepper, blah, 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 blah. You know what? I wear it as a badge of courage, because I know that whatever comes down the pipe, we're going to be ready for it. You know, power outages, whatever, because obviously, because we have our own solar system, power outages do not affect us. So we always will have power, which is a nice thing. It's a nice reassuring feeling. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's a very reassuring feeling, you know. And so, you know, anyway, guys, I hope everybody is safe this weekend. My thoughts are going to be with the people in Florida, you know, and you know, wherever else a hurricane is going to affect. But right now, you know, we're talking Florida is going to get just absolutely hammered. And we really just need to have our thoughts with those people right now, and you know, hopefully that there's not a huge loss of life. Hopefully most people will have heeded the warnings to get out. Not everybody will. You know, people will try to ride it out because they think that, you know, we'll ride it out. We did it before and da 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 da. But it makes absolutely no sense to do it. You know, so um, and I don't want to hear the people saying, "Oh, well, they can't get out." You can get out if you want to get out. You can get out. I mean, I don't care who it is. If you really truly want to get out of there, you can get out of there. So anyway, that's pretty much it, guys. I just wanted to talk about that because that's obviously dominating all the news and all the everything that's going on right now. So let's you know, keep an eye on things, see what happens, and see how it goes. But like I said, it's going to be very very interesting. It's going to put a real big tax on the country. You know, in the aspect of the, you know, the devastation is going to really affect a lot of people, just like it's affecting a lot of people over there in Houston, Texas right now. That hasn't gone away, you know. So you got one disaster just happened, and now you got another one coming, and you know, it's there's a lot of people that are going to be misplaced, a lot of people that are, you know, not sure what to do. You know, it's hard, guys. It really is. It's hard to watch, to be honest with you. And I hope everybody's just safe. So anyway, listen, I hope everybody has a good weekend, or try to. Um, and you know, like I said, let's have our thoughts with the people down there in Florida right now, and for about what they're about to go through, and still have our thoughts with the people in Houston, what they're continuing to go through. So remember, guys, hug and kiss the ones you love. And in this type of time, it's even more important than ever, because, you know, like I say, tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen. And remember, STD, guys, one step at a time, one thing at a time, one day at a time. Whatever your goals are, whatever you're trying to reach, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from doing it is yourself. So I hope everybody has a good weekend, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.